Hi, welcome back. I've seen a lot of questions lately on watering. How much, when, and people comments and things and range from every 2 to 3 days, once a week, twice a day, every morning, every evening. Look, there's no one answer that's gonna fit everybody. Everybody's unique climate, soil conditions, humidity levels, wind, orientation of their garden, on their property, all of it matters. There's two factors that I'm gonna try to uncover this weekend to help you decide what's best for you. Test I'm gonna do on this video is I have a 36-foot bed that was amended a little bit early in the spring, and then it's set with nothing on it except ground cover. Go back and watch that video because this had one of the bad ground covers on it, so I had to get rid of some weeds in it. But anyway, I've marked it off in equal sections. I am going to water it for 20 minutes with a soaker hose, and I am going to cover it with 3 available mulches that I have: wheat straw, weed fabric, and cypress mulch. One section left undone. I am going to take a moisture meter and get a baseline across all 4 areas, write it down. I'll water, I'll mulch, take a couple videos in that process, and then either this evening or tomorrow evening, I haven't decided whether I'm gonna give it, it's about 9 o'clock in the morning, if I'm gonna give it till this evening or wait till tomorrow and give it a full 24 hours or more, and go back and measure the moisture under each one of those things and see which retained better, which is better. I also have a video I'll release soon on soil types, and that's running and settling now. So, which all that matters to determine what is best for you on your garden to get a proper watering schedule. Water is on, we'll run it for 20 minutes. I'll mulch it, and then we'll let it set and see which mulch performs the best under these conditions. And this is just here for me, but maybe gives a helpful little guideline on help. So the mulch is down. First section I marked off is just wheat straw. The second is a cypress mulch, readily available at most big box stores. Hardwood mulch or cypress mulch, either one would be about the same, I would imagine. A control area, no mulch, just bare dirt. And then a woven weed fabric. So we'll give this significant time and retest, and I'll go over the before and after results of each area after a 20-minute soak. So now it's time to wrap up our mulch test for the day. It's been about 9 hours. I went out. If you don't have one, I'd recommend going to get one. It is a moisture, 3-way meter, moisture, light, and pH. I don't use a light for much, but the pH is a quick test. It's not as accurate as sending off samples. And the moisture meter is kind of a baseline. I mean, it's rated, dry to wet on a number scale. But it'll give you an idea and kind of give you a baseline. So what I did, notebook, what I did before I watered is I took a baseline moisture level on each of the areas. And like I said, I had 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, the straw, wheat straw, was a 3.5. 2 was cypress mulch, was 4.0. 3 was bare dirt, and that was really 4.0. And 4.0 on the end, where I ended up doing the weed fabric. The results after 10 hours, 9 to 10 hours, surprised that the wheat straw was 6.0. So it held moisture, and you'll see as I go through this. 2 was 5.5. That was our, again, cypress mulch. 3, 5.5, nothing. And underneath the weed barrier was 7.0. It's not 100%, this is not a scientific control study. I didn't measure the moisture going in each section as it was done. That'd be the way to do it. It kind of gives us a baseline. The kind of hypothesis on the cypress mulch and the bare dirt is I'm almost curious is that cypress mulch or hardwood mulch don't suck up some of the surface moisture initially, but then retain it. It's a thought, because you put water on mulch, it will get wet, right? So does it absorb any of it? Whereas the wheat straw was very old wheat straw. It was kind of damp to begin with, and the weed fabric kind of stops all evaporation. There's no holes in it. There's nothing getting out. It's going to go down or be absorbed by plants. I hope this helps. It's just a guideline. Tell you what, the best thing about it is any mulch will help reduce your watering. Like I said, I wish I had wood chips to test. It's just central Oklahoma. There's not a lot of wood chips to go find. But like as always, if you like it, please hit the like button. Thumbs down if you want. Leave feedback. Constructive feedback would be helpful. Thank you and have a great evening.